like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And, Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique, too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
And defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. This offense has it with really good field position. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Still making moves. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Harrington. Pressure coming. Caught over the middle. It's Thurman. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. To the air on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. And it's a touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. It's complete on the right side. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to the big tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Thurman. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. On first down, here comes this offense.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Harrington. Quick strike complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field, and you saw that right there.
The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to tick and tick and tick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got it in the middle. It's Green. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Just keep slinging it. Caught in the backfield, it's Durham. At the 35, he's open. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Got a man, it's Anderson. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Here's a heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the run, it's Raymond. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line, it's fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. What a disappointment. No good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Crosses the 40. Hits him with a stiff arm. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. From the 47-yard line on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Lost a throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Looking to throw. Looking to get it in. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. First play of the period will be a second down. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Murphy. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Thurman. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right?
Oh, he's got some space. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
LSU right back to the line. LSU doing what it always does when they're really good, moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, trying to find that physical. They get so many great players across the country. LSU has the pick of people in Louisiana. Everybody wants to come there, and you can tell they always find great talent, and they're always able to run the football.
Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Green. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Handoff to the lone back. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got a man. It's Green. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Under fire. This offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third and long. Back to pass, it's Murphy. Trying to set up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. He slides that just inside the right upright. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
And the returner is stopped. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out fast. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. First and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Rush is on him. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Oh, they're after him. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Yeah, and third and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
Wants to bring it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They come to the line, facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Green. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Just needs a crack to get a return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Going right to work up top. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Thurman. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Spits it out to the back. This time he's got it. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he'll need to show off some leg strength 58 yards out and trying to bend it in from the right side. No good. And after the miss, fellas, still sitting on an 18-point lead. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. To the air, it's Harrington. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they...
There he goes. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41. And a big pickup has this offense on the move. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And they're not on the same page there. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this third and long. The snap sets up to throw. A little screen to the running back. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. That'll trim the deficit to 15. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll run it from the gun. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Looking for a man. It's Harrington. Bringing the heat. He lobs one high down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Man, these balls thrown way down the field. This is a lot of times where you see those pass interference or receivers adjusting to the ball and DBs not. This time you could tell the defender did a great job understanding where the ball was going, got his hand on it, made sure the receiver couldn't make the play.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Wants to keep it in the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB of no...
Going for the goal line. He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown.
Aggressive, aggressive, man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Quickly out to the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Quickly complete. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson.
And that's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of the work.
He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time it's complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Nice play call, QB sneak, yet another first down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to play with their hair on fire.
Got him downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the returner will be knocked down. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds a man on the left. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. First down for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw. It's Harrington. Throwing right. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Henderson. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Turning it on. Got some room in under the goal line. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
Snags a quick pass on the left. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Under fire. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. The sure hands, it's Anderson. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Got it behind the line. It's Hill. And this one will be stopped for no gain. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. On over the middle, it's Anderson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
LSU moving quickly, going to work again on 1st down. Got a little space. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, to give, looking for room. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Caught behind the line. It's Durham. Spins away from the defense.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Dropping back, it's Murphy. Snagged in the middle, it's Anderson. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Big guy smells it. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. these guys are going for two. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Henderson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Breaks into the open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Harrington. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. There's the pressure. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. Third down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think. So
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
LSU quick to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snatches it on the right. It's a seam wide open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, LSU. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Harrington. Fires to the tight end. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Lets it fly. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Don't love the incompletion, but I do love the pass pro. Nice job winning the one-on-ones. We saw some double teams up front as well. This O-line right now, they're in a good rhythm.
He lofts one down the sideline. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's going to fire deep. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. Gets the back moving. To the air. It's Murphy. A little release to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Green. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter. And you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. The problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Wants to throw it. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Raymond. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Step 1 by this offense complete. Really nice job. They had to get the touchdown. Now we got to go for the 2-point conversion. Cut this thing to 8 so we got a chance to tie the game late.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. They're definitely up against it. Time running out. Down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Pressure coming. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Harrington. He's got the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Now the play fake. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, he'll throw it. Here's a heat. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.